Hey traders, I'm going to give you a quick market update on the market. Something is not right about these markets right now. So before I do start, guys, first link in the description, click on that to see my #1 trading strategy for trading in this high volatile, high uncertainty times in right now. And also, do not place trade based on what you see in this video. This is general advice only. This is not personal advice. I don't know which trade is going to work out and which trade is going to be a win, which trade is going to be a loss. You never know which trade is going to be like. There's no certainty on any given one trade. Remember that, all right? So any trade you take could be a loser. That's just the facts of trading. Let's get straight into the markets right now. I want to share something with you that something's not right. Something's not right about the markets here. And let me share the reason why here. Let me see if I can bring up just a blank candlestick chart here for a minute. And I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to bring up the last, say, 3 months here. Let me bring up the last 6 months. Now, what do you notice about, first thing I want to share with you guys, if you guys haven't seen my last few videos about where I talked about the Dow Jones, when the Dow Jones is a lot weaker than the S&P, what does that mean? So go check that video out. Go check that video out. It's you'll be able to see that you'll be able to see that. I think you'll be able to see that in the last few videos I've done there. Anyway, so you can see the Dow Jones made a lower low. But the one thing I want to share with you guys is the volume. This is key, right? This is key. Something's not, this is not right. And what I mean by that is that this is something's happening behind the scenes right now in the last few weeks that most people can't tell. And that is that as you can see here on the Dow Jones, we've got this rally down, and see on this big drop down, which created the lower low, by the way. We'll see that drop down, right? See this nice increase in volume. But look at this here. Look how this last week of upward movement has caused this really ultimately low levels of volume. And we haven't had this in the last 6 months. You know what I mean? In the last 6 months, ever since the start of the year, we haven't actually had this low volume. That tells me that something's happening behind the scenes. And we possibly could be getting ready for something like this in the markets there. There's just no volume. Look at the S&P 500. Look at the S&P 500. Yes, we're rallying in the S&P 500, but look how low that volume is there for the last week. Like something's just not right. And also, the Nasdaq as well too. Ultimately, very, very, very low levels of volume there. You know, even though we're pushing up higher, there's just, again, for the last, for the last, say, 6 months, we've had a few times where we've had that very low volume, but this is just not right. Something's not right here, guys. So this is a bit of just a video to share with you guys what I'm seeing on this video. Again, I'm seeing the Dow Jones showing a lot more weakness. So the underlying surface is something's not right here. And to me, we're getting ready for a bit more downside to come. It may not happen today, but the overall view is that as long as this market, here, we have a lower low, and then we have a high up here. As long as this Dow Jones stays below this high, and if we create a lower high and a big drop down, especially a big drop down and an increase in volume, guess what? Then it's all over. We're probably going to head back down from here. We're probably going to just say that word. You guys probably know what I'm going to say there, right? Got to probably break below 23,000. Penetrate. That's what I was going to say. 23,600 level, 23,500 level. And once that happens, then we're probably going to see a good 10 to 15, maybe even 20% drop. We are in a big bubble right now on the Dow Jones. That's no doubt about that. I'll get into that a bit later on. But I wanted to share this with you. If we start to roll over here, we start to get a big down bar with an increase in volume, we're already creating a lower low. All we need is a lower high on the Dow Jones and a big down bar with big volume, and that's probably going to send the market down through here. We probably won't go down straight or straight down just straight down. We'll probably break down for a little bit, then we'll probably rally up for a little while, probably back down, and then get a breakdown. But once we start breaking below these levels here, guys, it's probably on for Donkey Kong. Let me know what you think in the chat box below. What do you think this low volume is all about?